Hey there, I'm Ian Douglas. I'm the author of the website techinterview.guide, and I'm here to help people with career advancement and interview preparation. My live stream on Twitch covers topics such as company research, how to build resumes and cover letters, applying for the job, getting through interviews, and what to do during negotiations. I've coached thousands and thousands of people over the years to get jobs at the biggest tech companies in the industry, and I'm here to help you too. The following episode is taken from a longer live stream event and may contain interactions with other people in chat. Check out the end of the episode for more information. Let's get to it. Are there specific kinds of roles at FAANG level companies that are easier to get through the software interview process than others? And I guess depending on the kind of role. So what I was explaining is my role as a developer advocate at Postman, for example, there's not a lot of coding involved. But I'm still expected to code, but more of my interview process is going to be about how do you take care of the community? How do you build content and things like that? But developer relations roles at FAANG companies like Google and Facebook, you have to be as good as a software developer as somebody who's writing software full-time for the company. And so even developer relations people are going to have to do the same kind of technical interviews for coding as somebody who's doing full-time software. So my answer to this question specifically is no. There's probably not any kind of role that you can go apply to at these FAANG companies where the software development part of the interview process is easier to get through than others. The overall interview process and the overall role that you're going to end up doing, there may be roles where it may feel easier, but again, easy is a bit of a subjective term. But when these big companies are scrutinizing technical ability and the ability to write code, they need to evaluate everybody fairly. And so they're probably going to have the same kinds of people doing the software portion of the interview, no matter what kind of end role you're going into. So if you're working on, AWS and DynamoDB, and you're going to be part of the DynamoDB group, you're probably going to have to go through just as stringent a software technical challenge as somebody who's going to be teaching AWS or something like that, where they're actually teaching about coding on top of AWS. They want to make sure that everybody's got that same level of skill. So at first glance, I would say no, there's probably not an easier interview process to go through if you still want to be doing software development. If you want to get into something like product management or something like that, it would probably lean more on the management side. But again, there's still going to be some amount of demonstration about the kind of role that you actually want to get into. You're going to have to demonstrate that skill. If your expectation at that company is to write software, you're going to have to demonstrate that skill. And those software interviews are going to be done by the same team of people that do all of the software interviews, and they're going to give you the same kinds of questions. So I don't think offhand that it would be like easier per se. Thanks for checking that out. I hope that you found it helpful. I always appreciate feedback, so please let me know what you think. I appreciate any subscriptions, so please tell your friends and colleagues about it as well. Check out the website techinterview.guide for more information about when I'm live streaming and all of my free content. Drop by a live stream anytime to ask questions or message me privately, whatever makes you most comfortable. See you next time.